Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm making some DIY bead caps with wire. I'm going to be using 20 and 22 gauge wire, and I have my tools. So I'm also using my Beadsmith 6-step looping pliers, and for the first one we're going to keep it super simple and just make a bunch of loops. So we're just going to use these looping pliers to keep them a consistent size. So we're going to go around and around. And we're going to keep going to the back and around. Using these pliers will keep them a consistent size. We just have to try to keep them a consistent distance apart. So we're going to bring this one around. We're going to get our smaller pliers, and what we want to do is bring this one sort of towards the center, and we're going to do a center loop here. And that will be for the head pin or the wire to go through, and then I'm going to clip it. And then we'll pinch it flush. And then we have to make a loop with this side too, so we're just going to adjust this. So this is going to go into the center, and then we're just going to also form, you can see it's on that side, we're going to form the loop in the middle there. So just bring it around. So there's our little loop, and we're going to clip it. And then we can flatten it. We want to push them down a bit, so we're just going to bend these a bit on an angle. Just one by one, just take your pliers and give it a little bend down. You just want to make sure these two loops are going to line up. From there you can get a head pin, or if you don't have a head pin, make your own. Just take a flush cut end and turn that in with the round pliers and back. I'll have these pliers linked up in the description below. These are my favorite fine tipped round pliers. So then we'll take the head pin, stick on our bead, stick on the bead cap, and then we want to form a loop at the top. So I'm just going to take this, bend that here. You can add another bead on top if you like. Make a loop with our round pliers, center it, hold the end with the flat pliers, and just wind this around, and this is going to push the bead cap down as well to tighten it up. We'll clip the end, pinch the end in, and there we have our bead with the handmade bead cap. So I'm just going to do like sort of a wiggle it back and forth. So we're going to go like this way and this way. And we're going to do about 5 or 6 of these. It's like a flower, really. I've done earrings that are just flowers like this. Try to keep the petals a consistent size. It's not always easy. And let's do one more. So we're going to bring this one in here. So what we want to do now is do sort of a loop in the middle. So center it and do a little loop. And we're going to clip it, pinch it. This one I'm going to just straighten it out so it'll be more centered. Bring this one in, and then we're going to do a loop in the middle. Clip it, pinch these flat. Now we want this to curve around the bead. So we're going to take our round pliers again. Just hold the end and curve it. This one too. Just a slight curve to curve it around the bead. This wire is a lot softer because it's 22 gauge. The 20 was a little bit stiff. So that's a good start. We'll take our head pin, we're going to stick on the bead, And then we're going to stick the bead cap on top. We might have to bend these in a little bit. If you need them more curved in, just go ahead with your flat pliers, kind of hold the center and just push them down a little bit more. And the little top part you could bend over as well. Take the bead cap, stick it on there, and then we can actually just cut this to 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Take our round pliers, hold it, bring it back, and then really like bring it right around. You want to get the end right in there so it pushes the bead cap down. And then we're just going to make sure this is nicely centered, and there's the bead cap number 2. If you want a simple spiral bead cap, just take the end to make a loop to hold the bead on, stick your bead on there, and then we're going to do another loop at the top. Bring this one around, and then we're going to hold this in place, and we're going to bring this one around. So just carefully go along so they stay beside each other. We don't want these wires to overlap. And you're going to go down as much as you want here. And then you can just clip that end off. If you prefer, you could actually make a spiral. So we're going to just wind this around. Just do a couple of winds. Clip the end here. Take the end with your fine round pliers, bring it around, bring it in there to close it up, and then just bring the spiral in a bit. So bring that one in here, bring it around here. Adjust it how you like. And you can just keep this attached like that, or if you want to make it into an actual bead cap, you can just take your cutters, cut it in here, cut it at the bottom, and that'll remove the wire. Get rid of that. You might have to trim this end a teeny tiny bit, put it back on the bead, and just push that down. And there you have a bead cap that you can put on any project that you want. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.